Heidi ho. I have a friend, a longtime friend, online internet friend, in Brazil, who I have been trying to encourage to vlog and join our little group, as it were. I think he could make some very interesting, fun videos for everybody to watch. A new person with a new perspective from a new place. I think that would be good, but I can't really get him to to come on and do it. He's afraid of trolls. And that just made me think about people from my YouTube past. YouTube past. There's so many people that sometimes I wish were still around. Sometimes I'm happy that they aren't still around. But I don't know about you guys and your YouTube experience throughout the years. I know a lot of us have been around for some time. And the connections that you make, and the connections that you lose, and the connections that come and go and get broken, whatever. I have to say, sometimes I miss Fight Dog. Although I shouldn't, because he was quite a putz. I know a lot of people thought or probably still think he was some type of saint. And to a lot of people, I guess he was really very nice. I know when he first subscribed to me and started contacting me and wanting me to speak in my videos, because in the beginning I really didn't speak too much. It was fun. That was a fun time. And he, when he would send Christmas cards and stuff, he would always tell me that I was his favorite YouTuber, and we conversated in text and email and stuff away from YouTube as well. But it changed. He used to tell me that if there were guys hassling me, that I could tell them that he was my boyfriend and to leave me alone, that type of thing. It was fun. We had good... Well, I developed feelings for him, and he decided that ruined everything. And it went back and forth where I didn't care for Rick on Earth, and Bob got very upset that I didn't care for Rick on Earth, and he chose Rick on Earth and unfriended me, and I got excluded from his little group, and Rick on Earth was the beginning and end of everything for him. But one of the dirty things that really bothered me was they started spreading a rumor that I was obsessed with Bob, and that's why Bob had to back away. That pissed me off. And that's when we began to really get fighty, angry stuff. Angry comments on each other's channel and all that shit. And a dirty little thing that he did was he tried to get all of our mutual friends to choose him over me. He wrote Jasmine, and he wrote Peggy, and he wrote Katie, Oops Pa, and all of these people that were mutual friends, and told them if they were my friend, he would no longer talk to them. So people that I see as really being nice, good people, told him to go to hell. And told him, you're not going to tell me who I can and can't be friends with. Goodbye. Like Jasmine. People that I don't think are that great, nice people, like Katie Oops Pa or Peggy, agreed and blocked me, unfriended me and blocked me so that I couldn't say, what's up? Why did you do this? And they unfriended me on Facebook, blocked me there too. So that when I see people say, oh, how great Katie Oops Pa is, or oh, how Christian and wonderful Peggy is, I just kind of have to sit there and go, well, they weren't very Christian or nice to me. Katie Oops Pa, for one, I confided in her about Bob and I fighting and quarreling behind the scenes. And she told me, point blank, told me. I know this is old news, but I'm just bringing it up because a lot of you don't know it. And I'm tired of not saying anything about it. I never really came out and said what really happened. Katie Oopspa told me, don't worry, Steve, no matter what, I'll be your friend, I'll stand behind you. Then the very minute Bob wrote her and said, if you're Steve's friend, you can't be mine, she blocked me the very next day. That's not cool in my book. So if you're a Katie Oopspa fan, just know that I don't share your glowing affection for her because I've seen a different side. Not to be all crappily cripply at Christmas, but I'm just telling you the way it is. Other people that I miss, like Jason, what's his, Crouton Crapper Flaps, he and I were very good friends too, and he stuck by me through the whole Bob thing, and he even stood up for me to Bob, and Bob and Rick slammed him and made fun of him, the way he looks, and all this kind of stuff. He and I came to a parting of the ways too. I know this is kind of like, how the YouTube turns a little bit. And I hope Jason doesn't mind me saying this. I hope a lot of people don't mind me saying this, but this is just truth stuff that I'm coming out with. I developed affections for Bob, and he evidently didn't share them, but he couldn't remain my friend. I guess, I don't know what the hell was going on. I just don't know. Anyway, and I'm sorry if Jason watches or hears this. I don't mean to hurt your feelings or embarrass you or anything. But Jason confided in me that he had feelings for me, and I didn't share them for him. So he and I kind of had a parting of the ways. We kind of got on each other's nerves so that I don't speak to him anymore. He doesn't speak to me anymore. So who else have I done away with? Rigo Me 81. He and I used to be friends a lot. And then I won't go as far as to say what happened, but a little incident involving Bob came to my attention, and I didn't appreciate it, and now Rigo and I aren't friends. Let's just say that I considered Rigo a good friend, and I didn't appreciate being lied to on multiple occasions. What else? Yeah, I was hurt by Peggy. That what she did to me. I was hurt by Katie, that I can't be friends with Katie Oopspa anymore. She used to say that I reminded her of a brother, and it's just such a dirty thing to drop me because Bob said, if you're friends with Steve, I won't talk to you anymore. That was just, I miss some of these people, and yet, when people do you like that, you shouldn't really miss them because they're not worth missing. I'm sorry I feel that way, but it's kind of the way I feel. And I'm thinking a little bit, I shouldn't bring any of this out, but it's the truth. I can't think of anybody else right now at the top of my head of the people of the past that I had conflicting feelings for. Sometimes I wish they were still around because it was fun when it was good, but it was crappy when it was bad. You kind of just wish that the good times had lasted, I'm trying to think, but I think those are really the people that I miss the most, and maybe shouldn't. Does any of you well, I don't expect you all to come out with your YouTube dirty laundry, and I'm not sure really that I should be, but I kept quiet. I didn't want to bring a lot of that crap out. And I probably still shouldn't. I don't want to cause any... if anybody watches this, or if anybody runs off to somebody that I mentioned, and I don't want to be starting a bunch of crap. I've just been pondering. Christmas is a time, like... You can't see it, but it's a Christmas Carol audiobook. You think about things of the past, and you think about what used to be. And like when I was thinking of bringing my friend Carlos in Brazil into into the mix and about people who aren't here anymore, who used to be here, and how fun it used to be, I think about these people, and I think about the ups and downs that I've had on YouTube. So that I just thought I would I don't know, I just felt like bringing it out. I just felt like bringing it up and talking about it. A lot of you don't know about it. And I'm sure these other people have their sides that are probably different, you know. But I really think what I said is the truth, honestly. I didn't try to whitewash myself. I got very angry at times and said a lot of things that I probably shouldn't have said, but it came out of being hurt by being done dirty. You know, I wouldn't have been angry and I wouldn't have said or done bad things if I hadn't have been done dirty myself by others. So, this is kind of an unnecessary video, I suppose, but I just felt like making it. I don't think any of the old people watch me anymore anyway. I think they're long gone. So, that's just a little bit of the past coming up. Dinner time, bye.